this set of sugar cookies did not go according to plan. Have you ever been so excited to create something, ideas flowing, in the zone, only to have your hopes for the project fall completely apart? I really thought that I had a nailed it situation on my hands, like the TV show, not like actually nailing it. But these simple cookies became pieces of edible food art that I'm thrilled to get to share with you. Let me back up a bit. One of my favorite parts of this summer has been planting flowers in my front garden beds and watching as they grow and bloom. It's been such a beautiful backdrop to my husband playing in the front yard with my boys having those front yard baseball games. And it's been a beautiful welcome back from my sunset walks in the evenings. What does that have to do with cookies, though? I know you're asking. Well, I wanted to try the palette knife painting method for a while. I've been seeing lots of people do that with cakes on my social media feed, and it looks beautiful with buttercream, but I didn't know how it would work with royal icing. So I decided to try it, and I started decorating. And it kind of renewed this creativity that had been a little bit dormant in me for a bit. I even went to the antique store for some pieces to style these beautiful shots. It all took a turn though when, just after the icing had dried, the entire tray of cookies fell from the table I was working on and crumbled. I debated on whether to even continue decorating. It had been a busy week last week with us returning to homeschool lessons, and seeing the cookies broken on the floor felt like the final straw in a decision to just give up and let this flower cookie dream go. Just when I was ready to throw my hands up, though, I remembered reading about the Japanese art of repairing broken bowls with gold lacquer in order to highlight the imperfection. The whole idea of the broken part becoming something beautiful that adds character to the piece is just so cool to me. It made me think of the verse in James about counting it all joy when we face trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. I was feeling a bit like the week was falling apart with this project and with all the other things I was trying to hold up, and I just couldn't keep up. But I decided to try and salvage the cookies and turn these broken, dented pieces into something beautiful. And isn't that exactly what God does with us when we bring the broken pieces to Him? What we think can't be restored from being broken turns out to be so beautiful in His hands. With a bit of careful petal placement and some time with coffee, Netflix, and a little patience, these cookies that I thought were a failure became some of my favorite decorated cookies that I've ever made. I'm so happy with how they turned out and with the reminder that I got that bumps in the road are not a signal to give up, but rather a sign to keep going and look even closer so that you can appreciate the beauty that you're seeing along the way. If you'd like a tutorial for exactly which techniques and steps I use to create these, you can find that at sarahgracecookieco.com or down below. I hope you enjoyed watching me make these cookies as much as I enjoyed making them. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel so you can become part of our little cookie decorating community and see more aesthetic baking videos like this one. Thanks for joining me today.